Hey guys, DWG guy, Kane man, and you're on Shadowhitman is here. Make sure to like and comment on my videos, and our subscriber goal is about 10k. Yeah, carry on, tata, bye bye.
Able to crash another wave into the turret, so Arya backed, has to clean the wave, and is unable to rotate in, and the bot pressure there means that
it's all working out as Hoya really struggling here against Rascal, who dives underneath the turret, wants to try and take this one, and he will do it. The solo kill comes in, and Rascal not even gonna...
Rascal trying to make a flank play here. That's maybe a bridge too far, but they will grab the Drake. Yep. Very well played here from KT, controlling that choke point with
there as well, but in the end it is actually in favor of Damwon, given the fact that Hoya did get solo time here on this bottom turret. So Hoya now also trying to thread the needlework through, but going to be answered. Cuz getting the kick back as Kellen trying to get out of this one. Canyon dives forward, Docdum trying to make it happen, and he does! Damn, that was actually so sick. But still, it's a 1-for-1.
To try to chip away or control these choke points. They also have the 3 traps here as well. And this is just desperation. The final spark to try to, say, hey, don't do that, but it's an attempt to steal, fails.
Indeed. Canyon actually going to tank the rest of it with
Field, and the resistance that comes with the Drake normally is so frustrating to deal with, and each one of these becomes so much more important as they stack up. So KT, they had to give this one up because they didn't have...
I think Rascal is starting to be one of the best points here for KT, as Hoya is just going to get solo killed yet again. Rascal's got minions, so he gets to go into his stopwatch, and he's going to just be fine, and I'm glad that the action breaks out right as I'm talking about the man of the hour, right? Yeah. Rascal is doing so well on his signature Akali.
And the force there of some resources come down very briefly meant that Arya also is able to get a free turret here on top side. So this is a ton of extra gold going over to KT Rolster, which will actually pretty much even us up here in terms of the gold at the 22
spot. Needs to control the area. Might be able to do so as Docdom punishes him immediately. The exhaust comes down, and that may have actually saved Arya's life. Canyon taking a lot of damage, though, as you can see Cuz getting to work on this Drake. The rest of Damwon grouped up as 5, wanting to challenge that soul point. Very important for them, as you can see. And over they go. Hoya's about to start this fight up. Good knock up onto Cuz there, as Canyon in the meantime is also going to secure the Drake. Now the team fighting comes through. Hoya already dead, but the rest of Damwon very healthy. The curtain does get called, but Damwon already on their way out as Arya dashing forward. Docdom nailed it.
There you go.
Yeah, as Rascal coming on over, putting down some vision, looking for his opportunity to get a potential flank. As Arya just explodes! Canyon picks it up in the end with an audacious charge, and now it's Damwon that have the advantage right as this Drake spawns. Welcome to the LCK, Arya. I'm sorry, but that was not the portal you wanted to take.
He was on a solo queue mission trying to snipe Docdom. It did not happen. Spoiler alert, he threaded the needle, hit that sick trouble bubble, and then instantly popped as Kellen was ready to final spark him, and he just went from 100 to 0 in less than a second.
Well, Rascal, he is going to be able to take that outer turret in the mid lane, so maybe worth. Probably not, because that bubble not going to connect. Actually does, but not going to matter, I guess, is the more relevant thing to say. Cuz in position to go for this 50-50 potentially. That's a lot of damage onto Kellen. However, he's got the shields and should be all right. Cuz wrapping around, trying to get on in here. Loads of traps in the area. Cuz has stolen Barons like this before. Rascal dives in. Cuz not in the area. They might be able to burst this if they would like to as they hop out. Rascal gets it of all people! And they take down Hoya as well, but Cuz is also dead. Rascal now going golden as Damwon desperately want to punish the guy that stole away the Baron. And that is absolutely not what Damwon wanted, even if they do manage to win the ensuing fight.
Oh yeah, Damwon Kia definitely not happy with how this scenario went, especially because their setup was so good. As they're going to look for Docdom here.
Ooh, bubble will connect there as well. Okay, light binding doesn't work, so Arya easily picks that one up with the paddle star, so Docdom also caught out of position. And when I said they won, you can see as well, Docdom gets out of the way. There's the ace in the hole. Arya takes a lot of damage. Shockwave onto 3 members as Showmaker started this one off. Brilliant knock up onto Rascal as well in the middle of his ultimate. Sorry, his backflip. That was insane. The Akali is taken down, and now the Elder Drake will belong to Damwon Kia. They had a hiccup around the Baron, but they brought it back.
Oh, such a great play from Showmaker, and not only the ultimate there, but his ball placement there around the choke point completely.
Canyon too. He had the knock up ready, jumped off the Drake and knocked up Rascal right as he was getting to jump on top and execute Showmaker. That was so sick from both of the mainstay carries for Damwon Kia, and now they're pushing towards This inhibitor turret on the top side, the traps being set up as well from Doctor. It's become so difficult now for KT.
Oh man, this was just a showcasing of that team synergy that W1D2 built over the course of these last 2 years between the jungle and the mid laner, and
Yep.
slow and steady wins the race for this. Yeah, no, we often are.
But like, it's the only hat that I have, so I'd have to cut that one up.
Well, no, just
I don't want to put that in a suit, man.
You don't have to commit to the hattie, but I will.
Okay. And this could be the wraparound that they were looking for. Showmaker in a good spot to try and make something happen as Cuz gets the kickback onto Kellen. Not exactly the target that he wants. As Canyon staying in that front line, making things happen. Showmaker goes golden. Rascal now trying to get that perfect execution to work, but it does not. And now Hoya smacks everyone in that front line. Canyon now dives after aiming, and there's nothing that they can do. The wallet's way too heavy. And W1D2 Hoya in the end actually manages to get the last laugh, and they will say goodnight to this game.
Oh, and the one way this goes wrong is if Showmaker gets caught. He was pretty far away from Canyon, but he goes ahead and drops his ball in the bush, is able to see where he is, instantly, perfectly times his stopwatch that he had all game long, survives through the rest.
Composition I've seen in a very long time. Victor coming in for Showmaker.
The Victor here, I think, comes through over something like an Azir, or even the Orianna, because it's going to
losing farm over and over again down here. Aiming, forced to go back home. No flash available for him or life.
You're trading jungle loss here, but you're...
Wow, they got a teleport from Arya as well, as in goes Cuz, looking for Doctor, but instead it's going to be First Blood going over to Kellen. They haven't found any of the kills as Canyon knows that he's dead, but he'll take the Rakan with him. And this is a much more explosive early game.
It's so annoying. And they're going to clear rewards. Kellen has so much extra gold from his Spell Thief's Edge and the ward clears he's gotten early on.
Ult goes Arya, throws down the ultimate. Cuz looks for the Q, doesn't get it as Arya's just getting chaos down. Showmaker finds the 1v2 solo kill, and now Cuz is taking so much damage. Can he actually land the Q? He does, and looks to get underneath the turret. Safeguards himself out, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 in the end. But if you're Showmaker, you're typing worth.
He flashed left. Impression that Canyon just put onto that lane, and now they are going to be able to put that pressure on and grab a Herald as Rascal finds himself in a dangerous spot.
Or has Hoya found himself in a dangerous spot? As that is going to be the stun. End of the line comes in. He's like, please, Canyon, save me. And no, he's going to trap him in there with him. Gets the solo kill, but he will die. Showmaker picks up his second.
Yeah, it's a second kill for Showmaker here on the Victor. It's going to be the Rift Herald here. And
how many solo kills is that for Rascal now? Is that 3 or 4?
I think that's his 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's starting these stats off real well as Cuz. Looking for an opportunity here towards the bottom side. Deadly Flourish comes down, kick into the wall for the mini stun as the Grand Engine's going to find one knock up. Doctor, though, he's doing so much work. And Kellen, he stays alive. He might even be able to block as the ult's going to miss there from Arya, unfortunately. The tidy up does happen, but it looked pretty cool in the interim for
W1D2. And that's the whole turret now. Sub 14, by the way. So yeah, first turret, full plates on 2 turrets, basically, for Doctor. So this is going to be, and it looks like we are going to be KT, because a preemptive is stacked up for this, will be able to get it. So for the first time, they actually have a pretty massive Drake lead. And that means that W1D2, depending on what Drake this is, might stack a huge disadvantage against them, but I don't think it's going to be Mountain again. The chances of that are very small.
But I mean, Hoya is now going to trade for an inner turret, which is worth a lot of gold. He trades for it there a little bit, but end of the line actually doing really well. And oh, there's my Cloud Soul! There's a battle that has started, so I am going to have to hold that thought for the moment. Hextech Ultimatum comes in and live. Here looking to deliver the quickness. He'll do so as the Shadow Surge will finish him off. Arya comes on through and he'll grab his first kill of the game. Hoya off to the side, looking for his moment to come in and deal all of that damage. Cuz dashing forward once again as well. You can see W1D2 a little bit more healthy right now. Canyon getting taken down, and that is going to be the sole point. But who can win the team fight is the question. The curtain's open. It's a great triple knock up there from Life, but can they actually find any more? The answer is so far no, as Hoya falls down, but Rascal does as well, and Cuz joins him. Life not long for this world as Canyon secures the kill, and W1D2, they grab the Drake, and they grab themselves the fight.
They've got everything on their side. Now they can look to group up for this Baron. It's a 20-minute one, but with the control vision they have around this and the dead enemy team, there's just no way to contest.
Dead enemy team, pretty important to that one.
I mean, I was going to say that dead jungler, but I'm like, well, the whole team is pretty much knocked out of this one. Arya used his ult at the end of that fight, so isn't able to try to sneak one off here and end up, stealing this or even participating whatsoever. So because he's showing himself bottom, trying to desperately grab that turret, Damwon here, like there's nobody here, there can't be anybody here. It's a free Baron that comes after that denial of the soul. This actually is pretty good for KT. Now the question is, can they actually get it? Rascal does have empowered teleport here, so he will be able to join. The back is going off here for Cuz. So Rascal can stay and then teleport the last second.
Yeah, 6,000 gold is the lead here for Damwon. KT trying to defend, not going to be able to do so. Aiming, putting down some captive audiences towards this area.
There's the teleport hidden there, coming around the backside, looking for Showmaker, but he still has his crown.
Well, he is not here, so this is a man advantage. As Cuz trying to flash as far as he can, but he can't get to Doctom. Rascal in there as well, but he can't 1v1. There's Aphelios who's still alive. How is Doctom still there? He flashes away. And KT was their last-ditch effort, but they couldn't do the one thing that they tried.
I mean, they had to go so deep and go so far. Doctom didn't take cleanse this game, didn't have his exhaust. All he had was a flash and a dream.
Yeah, and that dream was absolutely enough as Aiming looking to try and get out of here as well. Showmaker's going to chase him down. The Death Ray means exactly that. However, Aiming gets back to the fountain, but we'll just have to watch as these Nexus turrets fall apart. Canyon, takes a bit of a love tap there, but he will otherwise be absolutely fine. And Damwon Kia will grab themselves the 2-0 up against KT and demonstrate that with an upgraded bottom lane, this team is so scary. However, Cuz looking to try and fight this one out, Showmaker keeping him at range, and Doctom is the one really doing a lot of the damage right here.
They're going to
It's
have
like
to...
Damwon may not actually be able to finish just yet as another teleport to come in. Canyon over to the side, not going to get taken down by Arya just yet as Doctom tries to fight it, gets the double, and about 100 health.
And he's looking
What
for
is
life.
this guy?
He's looking for life here. He does not have his flash.
No,
Well, there's going to end the game.
Severum came back, everyone, and it's not good news for KT. Life is now death, and the Nexus will follow suit. This guy's Aphelios. Oh man, never changed Doctom. It's absolutely beautiful to see. As, yep, Arya going to die as well. Okay, there's the ult. Okay, finally. He will fall down, and Canyon might win the game. He'll take down Arya first. Little bit of a messy one at the end there, but really good to see some vintage Doctom on his Aphelios.
I think everybody is a winner tonight because we